isn't that bad? Okay. The reality of probiotic supplementation differs substantially from the promises made on the bottle. That's the number one thing to remember. Okay, the acid test that most probiotics fail. The human stomach is a hostile environment by design. Its primary function is to break down food and kill potentially harmful bacteria before they reach the intestines. This protective mechanism doesn't discriminate between harmful bacteria and the beneficial bacteria in your probiotic supplement. It kills them both. Research reveals a startling truth. Up to 99% of standard probiotics die within just 30 minutes of exposure to stomach acid. The journey from mouth to intestines becomes a death march for these beneficial bacteria. Even under optimal conditions, studies estimate probiotic survival rates at only 20 to 40% for selected strains. The main obstacles? Gastric acidity and bile salts, both essential components of our digestive system. This survival issue represents the first major crack in the foundation of daily probiotic supplementation. If the vast majority never reach their intended destination alive, what exactly are you guys paying for? Okay, the temporary tenant problem. Let's assume some probiotic bacteria survive the stomach acid gauntlet. The next logical question becomes, do they establish permanent residence in your gut? The answer is no. Probiotics are transient visitors to your digestive system. Research shows that even successful probiotic strains typically persist for only 2 to 3 days, and this is for lactobacilli, and 5 to 7 days for bifidobacteria. They simply do not colonize the gut in any meaningful way. The transient nature explains why supplement companies insist on daily consumption. The bacteria from yesterday's capsules are already gone or dying off, creating a perpetual need for replacement and perpetual revenue for the manufacturers. As you hear me say time and time again, follow the money. The temporary tenant problem represents the second major flaw in the probiotic supplementation model. If colonization doesn't occur, consumers are essentially renting bacterial visitors that never establish permanent residence. Right? Your gut is not a hotel.